So guys, it's the 16th of September in 2024 and I've come down to see a city called Katowice in the southeast of Poland. So today I want to do you a guided tour and tell you as much information as possible, what to see here, what to do here, show you some nice bars here, some nice restaurants here, and have a walk around the city centre of this lovely town. So here in Katowice, it's the 10th largest city in Poland and it has a population of around 320,000 people. So a lot of people have come here now from Ukraine, escaping the war and everything else. So I'd say the population has increased now to at least 350,000 people here in 2024. So this is the downtown area, and this street here is lined by luxury restaurants. You've got restaurants here from all over the world. And on the left side, you can see the Thai flag. There's a Thai restaurant there on the left side. I've just been in a place today called Japan Bar. So here in Katowice, I mean, in the past, it was famous for heavy industry and coal mining and that type of thing. And you can go to the industrial areas of town like Katowice to see how the miners lived back then. And they've transformed these traditional industrial areas into like museums and art galleries. And it's Katowice has become a tourist area of town, and some people do live down there, but lots of tourists go down there to see it when they're here as well. So it's a combination of modernist architecture and brutalist architecture and industrial architecture. It's kind of a mix, really. So when you arrive here, you see the yellow bikes there. You can rent these bikes. That's a nice way to see the city very cheaply. And you can use an app there to operate those bikes and take them and rent them. So I've just been in a restaurant called Zloty Osiol there on the left side. I eat a lot of food. I am a foodie. And Zloty Osiol is absolutely delicious for vegetarian food. I'll just get a bit closer. This is one of the best vegetarian restaurants in the whole of Poland. And they've got vegetarian chili today. Yesterday I had a vegetarian curry, all kinds of peppers in it and vegetables in it. It was just absolutely delicious. So I just want to show you this place in case you're a vegetarian. Zloty Osiol. I'll just show you inside now as well. I like to go to all different cities in Poland, and I especially like to try the restaurants and the food. So when you come to Poland, ask for a daytime menu. They have a daytime menu from Monday to Friday between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. And they have special low prices with at least 20% discount. Some of them do like 50% discount and that type of thing. So here we go. They have about 6, 7, 8 different types of vegetarian dishes. I had a look today and it looked really, really delicious. So things to do here, really. I mean, if you like museums, go to the Silesian Museum just to get a feel for this region of Silesia, and also go to the History Museum, which is in quite a magnificent building. It was kind of lived in the past by very rich merchants, and the History Museum is a good idea to go to because Katowice has over 600 years of history, and you want to understand the background of the city as well. I mean, right now Katowice has changed. There's a lot of corporations here. It's a very, very modern city. Students are here from all over the world as well. So it's all modernized now, so it's very different to in the past. And I'd say Katowice is a really, really good city to live in because your rent would be 50% cheaper than your rent in Krakow, which is nearby. I came here from Krakow and it's about 1 hour on the bus or 1 hour on the train. So it's very, very well connected with Krakow. But Katowice has its own airport, and Katowice airport is named after Wojtek. And Wojtek is famous for the freedom of Poland in the past. And that's why it's named after his name. But Katowice airport is a Wizz Air hub. So basically you get loads of cheap flights in from the UK and Germany and all different countries with Wizz Air. You can also fly in with LOT Polish Airlines from Warsaw and many other Polish cities as well. And it's also got Ryanair flying in there and Smartwings. So have a look at Katowice airport. If you want to get to Krakow cheaply as well, you can fly into Katowice airport and get the connecting bus with Matuczek. So have a look on Matuczek website, and that connects you from Katowice airport through to Krakow. Now, many travel agents here are doing the flights from Katowice airport. So there's Coral Travel, for example, where you book a package holiday to go to Turkey, Egypt, Tunisia, etc. And with Coral Travel, you will be traveling from Katowice airport, not from Krakow. So it's important to have a look on Matuchek. Now, if you're looking for a hotel here in Katowice, I recommend you stay near to Mariacka Street. The street we're on right now is called Mariacka. This is the street with all the bars, the nightclubs, the entertainment, the cafes, the restaurants, the ice cream parlors. Everything is down this street. And you can see the Virgin Mary Church at the end of the street in the center. So to find a hotel, go on a website called Kayak or go on Hotels Combined, and they compare all the different hotel websites to get you a bargain. If you're a student coming to Poland, I highly recommend Katowice because it's one of the cheapest big cities in Poland and there's lots of entertainment here. The price here is at least 1/3 cheaper than Krakow, so you're definitely much better value for money to come here to Katowice. Now, Katowice is famous for the Spodek. The Spodek is the concert arena. It's a big concert arena and it's shaped like a UFO. So Spodek means saucer in English, like a flying saucer, and that's why it's called Spodek. And they have really big concerts on there. I know that Deep Purple are on there in, I think it's in October or November, so you can't get any bigger than Deep Purple. And they've got all the famous Polish pop stars on there on a regular basis as well. So you can see all the restaurants up and down here, and they have signs outside with promotions on the sign, so do look on the sign outside to look for the promotion. They're doing 8 zloty for a beer, for a pint of beer, and that's a beer called Żywiec. You can get a coffee for 1 zloty if you buy a bagel, so that's another promotion. It's 25 centimos in euros to get the coffee. I just went to the Japanese one called Japan Bar, and I paid 5 zloty, which is £1 for a coffee with my lunch. That's like a daytime promotion from Monday to Friday. And I'll just show you the architecture as well up above. I'm really, really impressed by Katowice, and I definitely recommend you a day trip here. If you're staying in Krakow, just go to the train station, the main train station in the city centre at the Galeria Krakowska, and you can jump on a bus every single hour to get here to Katowice, and there's trains every single hour coming here as well. And then everything's in the centre of Katowice. This is what I call the walking city. You can walk around everywhere in this city. And if you like beer, they're very, very famous for Polish beer here in Katowice. Tiski beer is made in Tiki, which is very, very close to Katowice, just down the road from here, very, very close, about 25 kilometers away. And there's a few other beers that are also made locally here. This is like the region of beer. So some of the best beer in Poland can be found here. I think the best Polish beer is Tiski, and that's from here. I've also seen some promotions here on Bratski beer, so I guess that possibly Bratski beer is also from this region as well. And there's so many choices in terms of restaurants here from all over the world. Turkish restaurants, Japanese, Thai, Italian. There's Pizzatopia opposite where you can make your own pizza. So you go inside, you choose all the toppings, and you make your own pizza. I like that pub opposite called Pavionia. And Pavionia shows all the football games from all over Europe. It's very cheap. It's about 9 zloty for a pint of Polish beer in there. And here is the Savoy Mariacka, which is a good place to stay. That's where I stay. And you can rent an apartment there for about 30 to 40 pounds a night on a weekday. Maybe it's a bit more actually on the weekend. I think it's about 60 pound a night. It does go up at weekends. So they display the menus outside here. And like I say, remember they have a promotion between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock on the lunch. So here are the prices for you on the menu. A Żywiec beer is very reasonably priced at this place. It's 12 zloty, which is just over £2 for a pint of Żywiec beer. Or you could get the Żywiec Biały, which is the white beer. Biały means white. And that one is 15 zloty for a pint of beer. A Heineken is 15 zloty, so £3 for a pint of beer. If you want to work it out like pounds to zloty, let's say 5 zloty is about £1, 4 zloty is about €1. So it just makes it easier for you to work it out. Can't say the name of this one on the left side, but I went there yesterday, and they had cocktails there for about 22 zloty, which is just over £4. Very good value for money indeed. A pint of beer was about 12 zloty. Be careful if people invite you into these nightclubs like the one straight ahead. There's a lot of different girls and guys in the street at night time trying to get you into these nightclubs, like that fantasy club there, and it is a scam. I saw a guy in the street complaining last night, and he was making a big fuss that he'd been scammed and everything else. Now they invite you into those clubs, the same as in Krakow, the same as in Warsaw, and you don't get what you expect to get when you go inside. There are promoters outside, and they're promising you all kinds of different things to go inside. They're very, very persuasive, very, very good in sales. And then people go inside the strip clubs and they get completely scammed. The tourists complain about it all the time. So what happens is they give you a sales line to go inside, like they might offer you a free beer or a discount on the first drink or whatever else, and then people go inside the place, and then they get when they pay on their card, they get billed, oh sorry, your card didn't work, put your number in again. Sorry, your card didn't work, put your number in again. So they put their number in again and again and again, and they get billed multiple times. That's one way to do it. Another way people have been pilled, they've had pills in their drinks as well, they've been drugged, and they've had all of their money taken. So you have to be very, very careful if you're going into that type of establishment. I recommend that you do not go into strip clubs here in Poland. So outside, they have the happy hours outside there on the board. You can see the sign there, and it says happy hours, and it gives the days of the week, Sunday to Thursday, 12 until 6. And they're doing a pint of Tiski, which is the local beer, for 8 zloty, which is €2, less than £2. Very, very good deal. You have the cocktails there for 30 zloty, which is about £6. Oh no, you get two cocktails. You get two cocktails for £6, which is 30 zloty, so they're 15 zloty each. £3 for each cocktail on that promo. Very good promo. It's called Kohana, and it says it's a tiki bar and kielbasa. So kielbasa is sausage in Polish. Polish people love sausages. So when you're here, you have to try the Silesian hot dog, Silesian sausages. Hey, how's it going? How's the food here? Is it any good?
Gorgeous.
Yeah, what did you eat?
It's Polish sausages, traditional Polish sausages.
Okay, nice, like hot dogs.
You would like to try one day? Welcome.
How much for a hot dog?
$3? €3.
€3. Thanks, man. Have a nice day. Bye. See you. Bye.
Take care.
Yeah, so you have to try the Silesian hot dogs when you're here. I tried a Silesian hot dog the other day, and it was absolutely delicious. And it actually had a horseradish sauce, and it was so tasty. I'm not normally into hot dogs, but I really, really enjoyed it. Here, when you're in Silesia and when you're in Katowice, you must try the Silesian dumplings. They often do the dumplings with like a sort of mushroom gravy sauce. Silesia is famous for food. You know, it's like this area here, there's always been a lot of money here in Silesia, and they eat the best food. They're famous for eating the best food in Poland. And yeah, they eat special things like the Silesian dumplings. And they have like a chicken soup here. They call it rosol soup. And it's a chicken soup with noodles in. And that's a good one to try when you're here as well. And they have the Silesian cutlet here as well, but the Silesian cutlet is kind of with rabbit traditionally, but in modern years they've started making it with pork, so it's a bit different now. Here's the sign outside, and it's advertising the Tiski beer. They put the promotions outside on a board normally. Let me show you the facades of the buildings. And on the right side, you have the Best Western Mariacka Hotel. Best Western Mariacka is a superb place to stay. The location is superb. The rooms are really, really modern, and they have their own brew pub inside the hotel as well. So I've stayed there before. Brilliant hotel to stay in. Left side there, we've got the cocktail bar. On this street, there is no shortage of bars and restaurants. And other dishes to try here are pierogi. So if you ask for the pierogi ruski is with cheese and potatoes, especially if you're vegetarian. That's a really, really nice dish to try when you're here. And also if you try the goulash soup is very nice as well. and you want to try the potato pancakes with mushroom, and the potato pancakes with goulash is another really nice one as well. On the left side you can see Chinkalnia. Now that is a restaurant from Georgia near to Russia, over that direction to the east of Europe. And it's interesting here because they have restaurants here from all over the world, and the quality of the food here is a little bit higher than the quality of the food that you'll get in Krakow, because Krakow is a tourist city, so some of the restaurants are for tourists and the quality can dip a bit for that reason. But here in Katowice, you probably pay about half the price of what you pay in Krakow. So it's definitely worth coming here to visit. And the other thing is, this city is closer to Auschwitz and Birkenau than Krakow, and many tourists don't know that. So you can do the Auschwitz and Birkenau excursion from here yourselves, and it's very well connected. So if you're not going to Krakow, you can just stay here in Katowice and you can do your Auschwitz trip from here in Katowice. If you do go to Krakow, guys, I organize day trips to Auschwitz and Birkenau, the Wieliczka salt mines. I do day trips to Zakopane and the thermal baths with pickup in Krakow, and I can organize your excursion for you because I'm English as well. And you can send me, make a comment on there, and I'll give you my number for WhatsApp, and you can contact me on WhatsApp and I can organize your excursions for you as well, just if you need any help. We also offer guided sightseeing city tours around Krakow by the electric car, with a professional licensed tour guide and with insurance, so if you want that one as well. So here's the food here. This is what they're offering outside. They're offering pizzas, burgers, focaccia, fries. Looks nice. And it's got the football on inside as well. This one's offering the lunch of the day. That's what I was talking about before, between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. So it's 27 zloty. That's about, it's less than £6. It's about £5. So you get a main course, dania główny, and the soup, and a cream soup, and that's up until 5 o'clock in the evening at this particular restaurant there on the right side. So I'm doing this tour on a Monday. That's why it's so quiet. I mean, I was here on Friday night, Saturday night. It was full of people. Everybody was out partying. There was people from all over the world. The city has a very cosmopolitan feel. I'm really impressed by it, really impressed by the city as well. There's people living here from all over the world. I went to a wonderful Spanish tapas bar the other day, and the tapas was authentic, like from Spain, had all the Spanish music on. It was absolutely fantastic. There's a good pub down this street. I think it's called Greenway. They do karaoke there every Monday. That's a really good one to go to. A lot of people here go to the Pomerantia Club. A lot of people go to Cooler Club as well. Cooler Club is very popular. You pay about 30 zloty to enter the nightclubs here in Katowice, so it's about £6. And they're advertising the Tiski beer, the local beer. You can do a day trip to the Tiski brewery and they show you how the beer is made and everything as well. So I would recommend you maybe have a look on TripAdvisor, maybe do that day trip to the Tiski brewery. It's always interesting to know how the beer is made as well. And then they've got those resto bars like the one straight ahead here in the center. You see the terrace there as well. So it's just starting to rain now actually, so I'm going to stop the tour now. But guys, thank you very much for watching my guided tour today, and please subscribe to my YouTube channel at Travel with Col, and that's Col with a C-O-L. Please give me likes and give me comments as well, guys, because it does help the channel. And thank you very much for watching my tour today, and I hope it helps. Thanks a lot, guys. Cheers. Bye-bye.